This Sunday, Venezuelans vote in the first national public consultation of 2025, where Venezuelans choose the projects on which the public budget will be used, giving more voice to the people's power. Let's go live with our correspondent, Belén de los Santos in Caracas, for all the details. Hello, Belén. Welcome to From the South.
Hello, Luis. Exactly. So, as you were saying, an important day for democracy in Venezuela in this project of a participative and protagonist democracy that the Bolivarian Revolution is carrying along. So, as you were saying, this is the first public consultation that is being underway here in the whole Venezuelan territory. And this is a particular kind of election because Venezuelans, as you were saying, are heading to the polls, specifically in over 5,000 communes and communal circuits. But today, they are not choosing representatives, they're not choosing authorities. They are actually choosing which projects, which communal projects are going to be financed, prioritized in the coming months, which will be receiving the necessary funds to be carrying along. So this is a project, these public consultations have been a tool of participative democracy in the sense that the people are able not only to decide on their fate through the election of representatives, but also to directly decide on their needs. So the process has been underway with assemblies, for example, in every commune or communal circuit in which the neighbors have come together to discuss the different issues, the main issues that affect each community, and they are deciding, okay, with this funding, what are we going to do? So they are bringing to the table through a process of assemblies different communal projects, and today all the neighbors from these communes and communal circuits, you can see them right behind me, they are coming to vote and they are actually voting on those projects. So we are here in particular in the Giant of the Homeland building that is part of the communal circuit number 2 in Caracas. We are right in front of the Fine Arts Museum and the Fine Arts Square, a very important place of Caracas Center. And in this circuit, we were just talking to some of the leaders. And for example, one of the main projects that will be voted on is the continuation of a project of recovery for the buildings and communal spaces in this community. So the neighbors were just telling us that this communal circuit in particular, for example, is of course in downtown Caracas, so it's mainly composed of different buildings, large buildings that are in some cases decades old, and so they need a lot of maintenance, and that maintenance, because it's not just simple housing, it's expensive. So they are deciding to allocate these resources to the recovery of these spaces. That is one of the things that they're voting on today. And also, just so you know, this is not a project that is beginning right now, but actually this is the third public consultation since 2024, and this particular communal circuit already voted on a similar project, and already 9 buildings have been recovered with the infrastructure repairments in the last consultations, with the execution of the last budget. So what they are voting on right now is the possibility to continue that project, because of course there are still a lot of things to get done. So they are very just eager to see if this funding will be allocated to that. And also that is just one of the projects. There are also some projects to recover a square that is just here a few blocks away. Also, some of the neighbors were proposing the budget go to external lighting. So as you can see, these are different projects that the community is voting on. They have proposed them themselves, just thinking about what is their priority. And today, those same neighbors from this communal circuit are deciding which projects will be a priority for the coming months. And of course, the goal is that all these projects will be targeted in due time.
You've been there since very early. I know you had a chance to talk with people. What is the feeling of the people? Do they feel that their voice has an impact on the projects that they are voting for?
Exactly. So not only we've been here from very early, but we've been also just going through different territories and communes throughout the week. We've been seeing the footage in the different from the south emissions, and really there's one common experience both in communes, in communal circuits, both in Caracas and also in rural areas, and that is that the neighbors feel heard, because this is just a practice that is very unusual in different countries, the possibility that they can go and vote directly on the projects that they have decided. So one of the phrases that they have been repeating, of course, is that no one really knows better than them what the problems are, what things need to be targeted, and what is the best solutions also to bring to the table. And that is what this tool is trying to achieve. The idea that, of course, this is coordinated through state entities. It's an initiative of the national government, but the initiative is focusing on the idea that it's the neighbors from these communal circuits in particular that know what they need, and this is the way of allocating the funding in an efficient way.